Hello and welcome back to the Druidic Stormcloud channel where I made a slight mistake but will be playing Pillars of Eternity. I hope you're ready to enjoy the game and I hope that you bear with me while I do the whole setup and everything of it. My dog really wanted attention just a bit ago. Didn't you, Marco? Hi, Marco. Hi, baby. Yeah, him a good boy, though. He's a very good boy. But when last we left off, we had completed the trial for the god of the hunt, and him and the gods around him want us to use the essence of the souls stolen by the leaden key in order to strengthen those who remain. That seems reasonable, and we will probably do that. I will see, however, what the other deities want, and in the end, I will be honest with each of them. I hope that this will provide me with at least some idea as to the nature of the deities, because I've been kind of zooming through this. There we go. Alright, so we have to wait for it to load, and here we are.
No problem.
I can do that. As requested.
That is probably the prisoner scout.
I can do that. As requested.
Alright, here we go.
Death take you! Death take you!
Let's go!
Seriously, they did not want to...
Lava!
Brave.
Okay.
I'll give it a try, at least. As requested.
Okay.
Death!
Alright, this is going pretty good so far, I would think.
Brave.
Alright, and the animal companion of our ranger has gone down.
Lavaru. Dion.
Lavaru. Lavaru beyond.
Worth it.
Lavaru.
Brave thou filat filim.
Alright, there we go. So, speed up a little bit. Alright, what happened to you? Safe here. That seems accurate still. This is into the whiteboard. So over here.
What's this?
Okay.
Boy needs to get his head out of books and it.
Arthur. Worth.
Okay. Target them. He was trapped and we had a small issue. Oh, this is another way to there. Okay. As you near the platform, the temperature drops sharply, sending saps every last bit of warmth from the air. leaving the breath of your lungs cold as it escapes your lips. You see a doorway filled with glowing ice. Silhouetted against it is an elven man, his arms outstretched.
What have you done? This useless slaughter, Please, just let me finish what we came here to do.
The pale elf turns to look at you, exhaustion written on his elegant face. He rubs one red eye with the heel of his hand, and you notice that his little finger has shriveled to a blackened nub. His eyes rise to the carnage around you. Looks back to the ice wall. Reingard sent me to close the frost-hewn breach. His red eyes widen. You are a woman of compassion. Would you trap us here another 100 lifetimes? He shakes his head, weariness creeping back into his eyes. We can't continue like this. We've got to find a way to the White Void. The White Void?
Rimergon's domain. A place where all things are mingled like snowflakes in a blizzard. It's a vortex of such chaos that even the beast of winter himself could not calculate the trajectory of the infinite particles of essence there. As souls are broken down over successive reincarnations, they become part of the White Void. It is a place where all things find perfect unity and freedom. The frost-hewn breach is a weak spot in the barrier between us and the White Void. Thin ice on a frozen lake. We've come from the White that wends to find it.
And you want to open the breach?
So that we can die. Permanently. We've lived more lifetimes than any mortal should. We've been faithful followers of Rimergon since our earliest incarnations. He's the god of entropy. Why would he force us to be reborn again and again? But if anything could pass through the frost-hewn breach, it would enter directly into the White Void. This death is overdue for us. We just have to find a way through.
You can't. We really can't reason with them? Tell me about your people. You and your
We
people.
call ourselves Glomfellen. Most here know us as Pale Elves. We hail from the White that wends, a glacial continent at the southernmost edge of Aora.
Sagani nods. They're nomads. Hardy lot. Some of the tribes occasionally spend a season in southern...
We received a watcher in our lands a season ago and paid her to tell us of the origins of our souls. We wanted to contemplate the essence that fills us and consider how Rimergond might shatter and sow us once our days are spent. We were not prepared for what we learned.
I don't think the Watcher was either. She explained that every one of us had been reborn whole into the clan over centuries, generations, spanning back to the first days of our people. We set foot in the White that wends. Back to the first days of our people set foot on the White that wends. Okay. We had all been cut off from the mercy of our God promises. That night, we began awakening, experiencing fragments of our past lives, old hatreds, dead passions, tangled memories. It illuminated nothing but the realization that we're doomed to live 1,000 pointless lives, never closer to Rymagard's salvation. Aeloth's lips are pressed together, thin and bloodless. A dark expression hangs on in his eyes. We want to die. We want Rimagard to scatter our souls into the ether, that their million fragments might join with the White Void. He looks at his hands and the single frostbitten finger. My magic hasn't found a way through the frost-hewn breach yet, but there must be one. We really can't reason with them without bringing up the opposing the will of a god thing. You think that because Rimgard spoke to you in a dream, he can you can march in here and tell us about his will? We followed him and suffered by him for almost as long as this temple has stood. Now we seek the very end that he promises. Do not lecture me about my duties to my god. Let me double check that audio is being captured by my mic. Just making sure. Yep, okay. I did not want that. This works fine, I guess. High Resolve would give you a option to probably talk them down. Alright, they want to die, I guess.
Aye?
This is not good.
Ready, Watcher.
What?
Lava root. Lava root.
Oh, he's back. Wait, so we can revive our friends with...
Awesome. Worthy. Awesome.
Second wave. Alright. We lost.
Ulu!
Load.
Sure.
Okay.
Lava root. How may I help?
Okay, you are going into melee. Why is that? What is your weapon? Range 10 meters. Range 10 meters. What the heck? a distance
Sure.
that doesn't need you to be right in melee.
I can do that. As requested. I can do that. As requested.
Lava.
Is my resolve? My resolve is a 2. If I had 14 resolve, I would be able to do the thing. Alright. We managed to fight through that.
Pray.
Lava.
Worth it. Raw.
Riff.
Okay.
To battle.
We're going to fight through everything again. Honestly, this is not too hard, all things considered. There we go. Okay, I think we are pretty much done and only have that left. Camp. Rest. As you near the platform, the temporary or the temperature. Yada,
What
yada.
have you done? The frost-hewn breach is a weak spot in the so that we can die. But if anything could pass through the frost-hewn breach, it would enter directly into the white void. This death we call ourselves. We received a watcher.
Oh, you needed the 17 in resolve. Okay.
Rift.
Oh no, we need someone to get over there. Oh, you're targeting that.
Yeah.
Rift.
Okay. We need to heal.
Hey,
Following your lead.
You do what you do.
I'm here.
You. You just keep him alive for now. You
I'm here.
Revive companion. So. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Rift.
Alright. Keep up the healing. We lost control of him.
word. Yes.
Okay. Oh, you're doing a magic missile. We need to get you healed. Second one for you. Now you can heal him.
Join arms.
Of course.
Lava room.
Feels better.
What?
Okay. Allies back.
Mowing.
Badly injured there, badly injured there, near dead there. Okay, we need to heal you again.
Mowing. Anna. Mowing.
Even if we just keep this as a perpetual thing.
Yeah.
Okay, we succeeded. And we're getting exceptional gear here. And that is a whole thing in and of itself.
Got it.
Okay. A pedestal of black rises from the floor. Long, finger-like ice crystals as hard as and clear as diamond surround and pierce the altar. A hole has been gouged out of the middle of the altar. The shard fits perfectly. As it settles in place, the cold around the altar disappears or dissipates. Similarly, the portal before you seems to thicken, and the mysterious seepage tapers off. Okay, here. With that, it will be safe to send this person out.
I'll give it a try, at least, as requested.
Alright, we have rescued them. Alright, and she is in the mall. We can return to her and the Orleans stands under the open sky, taking deep breaths of fresh air. Feels like I've been reborn. She thumps you on the shoulder. Come by the mall sometime. The rest of the Fangs will want to meet the cunning Estramor who freed me. Alright. Let's actually do that now. Turn in the quest and we're not doing too bad, all things considered. about over here? No? Ah, you were the one. What purpose brings you here? I found your sister. A breath catches in her throats. Your own eyes have seen her? I freed her from Noonfrost. She's just enjoying the fresh air before she returns. She releases a gasp of relief. You've accomplished a great service. For the Fangs and for me. She takes another deep breath. I was wrong about you, Estremor. I did not see you truly. Please, accept a gift worthy of your honor and skill. A unique medium armor with a perception +2. Let's put this on you. Okay. That was annoying. And happened again. Alright, so. Consumables. Actually, we have crafting. Food. Max endurance and might for 300 seconds when eaten. Okay. Food. All right, and item type. There we go. Okay. I know we have at least one exceptional armor in here. We have this. Intellect +2 and more giving. because that's his. No. It's definitely not his. Enchant. Attribute bonus. Give you an intellect +2 enchantment. That might help us quite a bit. It's also stealthy and all that. Let's forget that. I don't think I want that. We do have exceptional plate armor. Okay. Honestly, no. That should go to our mage, shouldn't it? There we go. Oh wait, no. You have a helmet that gives you intellect. Resolve and perception. Oh. Constitution, deflection. And we don't have the Constitution +2, but 14 versus 16 is already good. So let's go ahead and enchant it with a Constitution +2 if we can. We can. And then we equip this, throw this in here, and this is what we look like for now. Okay.
Have you ever chased a skirt wizard? Or do you merely hide behind them?
Don't pawn your personal problems off on me.
They will use you, cast you off when it suits them. Never speak another word to you.
Maybe they just don't answer to fiery whore.
Okay. Down here. Hearth Song, because that's where the market is, right? Yep. The Hearth Song market. So we're gonna go there, we're gonna buy some more camping supplies. Then we're going to go and try to complete the one for the Sky Goddess.
Builder's wisdom to you.
Alright, so. Nope. You were the one that sold supplies, weren't you?
What brings you here?
You sell weapons. And camping supplies. Alright, there we go. Exit. Alright, with that, we now have supplies. We're going to head off and go to the next area where we were dying rather consistent. Actually, wait a minute. We need to go to the Celestial Sapling and rest first. We need to recover. We have a couple of people with injuries and such. So we're going to do that.
How do you do?
Room, please. Might, Constitution. The 200 copper room it is. There we go. There we go. We had some characters stuck behind it.
Bring back the feisty one. There's a woman can do some damage squeezing her legs together.
It isn't a parlor trick. Besides, she doesn't take orders well.
She has backbone, that woman. Does it scare you?
No, but I won't be responsible for what happens if you call her whore.
At least they're getting along, right? There we go. Alright, so here is Temple of Hylia. Here is Northweald. We're going to Northweald. We're going to try once more. Okay. This way was a nothing. It was this way, wasn't it? Where we first had an issue.
Lava will be on sync.
Bears are fine. Bears are easy to deal with. Continuing on. Let's save. This is going to be interesting.
Brave does the Lord believe.
Lava will be on sync. Lava.
Oh no.
Ligna. Lava will be on sync.
Hey, someone leveled up. Who was? Oh, it was actually you that leveled up? Okay, so... honestly, just giving you survival would be good. So level 5 on the Grace. Yeah, that would probably be good. Sword would give you great sword type 4 power and all that, but I think Knight is the one we want to do, but how about one Binding? Critical defense. Armor Grace, probably. No. We're going to go with the weapon specialization here. Everyone.
Sure.
Over the ground, hardened in dry blood, And stone over a ground hardened by dried blood and soft leaves, the corpse of a giant Stilgar crawls with flies. Its flesh has been pierced and cut as if stabbed by spears and slashed by swords. You touch this dead Stilgar's flank. A cloud of flies stirs into the air, and suddenly you feel the creature's remaining essence. The world around you fades away. The pack rests. Rocks shelter the young, full bellies. You turn away and look beyond the trees. The moon breaks over their swaying canopy. A scent in the air stirs, a tingling in your mouth. You slide into the shadows, the taste of the hunt filling your nostrils. Light shines on the stones by the water that falls. Prey down below, two-legged, hair like dry grass. It moves near the water that flows, thin legs, slow, noisy, unaware. It holds a sharp stick. Two-legged hunter, weak hunter, prey. Closer, prey. Bright moon, yada yada, blah blah blah. Pain in your side. A sharp stick pokes flank. Snaps, breaks in the stones. That, honestly, I think it has something to do with our druid that I did not bring with us. Shrine here. This might be the way I needed to go. This seems to loop back around there. Okay.
Brave does he not believe?
Yes? Griff Ligda! Sava Beyond Seek!
Go.
Griff Ligda!
This should help. This should help.
I'm here.
Oh boy. That fire spells, right?
Get up, damn you!
You're triggering Holy Radiance already.
How may I help? Vion Seek! Lavaru
Sacre Brave thou Philoth
Beat everything. Excellent.
No problem.
Oh. A saber and a potion. Okay. A winding stair hugs the cliffside, providing an impressive view as you work your way higher and higher. Not too far along the path, however, you find your progress interrupted. A large boulder appears to have fallen on the road to the road from somewhere up above, and it now sits squarely in your way. Examine the area. The boulder is nearly flush with the cliff face, preventing you from passing by on that side. Along the edge of the cliff, however, there is a narrow space just wide enough to follow across the other side. The boulder's landing has crushed the steps beneath it, however. Push the boulder out of the way. Me, of course. Strong. You heave the boulder, putting all your strength behind the action. The boulder slides and rolls haltingly across the cracked steps, then plunges over the side and away. You hear the echoing clatter of rocks tumbling down the side of the cliff. The sound seems to serve something overhead. A shadow crosses your path, quick as lightning, and vanishes before you can catch a glimpse of what was cast, or what has cast it. But you do see the rapidly growing silhouettes of several more rocks flung down at you from above. Oh. Scrambling to action, your party ducks under a small rocky protrusion along the cliff face. But Aelith stumbles and is left just short of the shelter. A sudden hailstorm of fist-sized rocks and scattered debris rains down upon them. Battered and bruised, Aelith leaps the final distance to safety. After a short while, the thundering rumble of falling stones fades away. Your ordeal past, you continue your climb. The rest of the journey proceeds without incident. At last, you find yourself at the base of a final twisting set of steps. Above you, you can see the towering pillars of Hylia's nest. Sorry, Aloth. Yeah, you're pretty bruised up, aren't you? Okay.
What?
Okay, we're going to rest. We're going to lose the strength and constitution bonus, but we'll also eat some food before we go in. Might and perception. This is intellect and perception. You're taking the jerky. other three are going to have this.
Got it.
Oh, the dungeon construction was completed. Big dragon!
My, that is large.
Kana, you stay in the party forever just for that. You're my friend. I agree with you completely. As you reach the summit of the mountain, a gust of wind stirs the air. You hear a noise like the snapping of snails or sails, and the sky is briefly blotted out. A dragon lands before you, shaking the ground beneath your feet. It draws itself up to its full height and spreads its wings, barring your passage. Its neck, its back, and the ridge of its spine are covered with magnificent plumage. It hisses at you, and while the sound is unlike any language you've ever heard, the beast's meaning is utterly clear.
Vermin invading my nest, threatening my hatchling. You shall feed my young.
This is a temple dedicated to a goddess, not your hatchery. Heat from the beast's roar sears your face. It lashes out in a flurry of scales and feathers. Alright, first off, we're going to go in here. We finished the dungeons, so now we can make another upgrade. Let's see. Could do that. Okay. Now, this thing, I have no idea. It is a level 10 enemy. We are level 9. We are not over leveled for this. In fact, we might just be screwed. And it has summons. Of course it has summons. Oh crap. Yeah, we might be screwed here.
No!
Damn it!
Barely injured.
Ah,
Oh no. And we're stunned. Oh, we're screwed. Yeah, we're good.
Gotta take better care of Ally.
Rest up, big guy. We got you back.
At this point, in order to continue the storyline, I'm going to move it down one tick to easy. Okay. It doesn't affect the current map because we were already there. We will leave and we will go back up.
No problem.
Alright, camp. Rest. And then the consumables. Dungeons are complete. Go in here, construct the next thing, which we were doing the cosmetic item there. We'll also upgrade the lab and just go up from here. Alright, items. This one is for you and you. This one is for you. And this one is for you. And you. No. Oh well. Okay. All right.
I rather hoped we'd be sneaking up on it.
Vermin invading my nest, threatening my hatchling. You shall feed my young. I will protect my last hatchling to the death, and that death will be yours, rodent. And of the sky and all winged creatures, even my kind know of her.
Then you should respect her temple and leave. Or is that why you came here?
I came to care for my remaining hatchling. My kind requires territory. Few places are safe for our young. This is a lesson that cost me the rest of my brood.
You and your offspring would kill too many if you stay. You have to leave. Okay. Okay, still level 10. We
Can't
might
get a
be
good
screwed.
shot.
Riff,
No matter what we do. Nope. This is going faster. Better this time around. Because we're more difficulty, huh? Maybe not for the Sky Dragon herself. Everything else seems to have done. And our mage is hurt and paralyzed.
What?
So our action is going to be that, huh? Okay. Yeah, this is going pretty good. That was painful. And if we are doing enough damage to it. We are not. Damage reduction 21. Especially to fire and blunt weapons. Is it... What weapon are you using? Slashing and crushing. We're going to switch to your greatsword then. revive the fallen. Okay.
Damn!
Just like in a year.
Eh?
Come on. Another Paron. Afraid of her, aren't you? Barely injured.
Stand still.
Barely injured still.
Sacre tu! Moe, brave.
Bravo, be on seek! Riff Uligna!
Roak 10.
Not doing terribly. You... don't have...
Bravo, be on seek! Riff Uligna!
Stand still.
Big fella's down!
Sacre tu! Brave Alphilon Filim.
Big fella's down!
Moe, Ixiana.
injured now.
Roak 10. Consumed by the flame. Stand still. No. Sacre tu. Brave. Following your lead.
We can't revive the fallen anymore.
Roak 10. Brave Dalton.
We might not be able to do this even now.
They got the freeze.
Can't get a good shot with this.
Sacre tu. Brave Dalton. Stand still.
Oh boy. I mean, we did better this time.
Let's leave this part out of the story.
Maybe if I had given the right foods to the right people, it would have done better. Double check to make sure the difficulty is slow and easy. Yep. So, rest. Alright, inventory. The pie goes to you and you. No. Load. I messed up again. Rest. Keep. Inventory. The chicken.
Got it.
Okay.
I rather hoped we'd be...
Vermin invading my nest, threatening my hatchling.
Okay, let's first get everyone not grouped up.
Hey. Hi?
That way we don't
Following
get
your
subjected to the breath attack
What?
as much.
Ready, Watcher.
Aelop is already down. Right now. So far, only the wizard is down.
Stand still!
Damn, missed.
Sacre Brave thou
Barely injured though.
Moe Ixi Ana
Riff Ulikna!
Moe
Lava!
Brave thou
Get up, damn you!
Injured.
Rally, let's leave some reminder!
Lava will be on seek!
Sacre A gift if the invasion doesn't wake up! Brave thou
Okay.
Moe Ixi Ana Roakten! Brave thou Moe Ixi Ana
Injured. We'll go down this time, but will I have to drop it down to story mode?
Brave thou Stand!
Damn!
Roakten! Putting us down! Brave thou
They got the freeze.
Stand still!
To be fair, we probably aren't able to sneak up on it because I pushed the rock off.
Sacre
We're getting taken down here.
Brave thou
Damn, missed.
Roakten!
Oh, we do have some more.
Brave thou Stand still!
No, you're immune to poison. I'm gonna go with this one instead.
Sacre Brave thou
Get that, but we're at Mulligan. injured with about half of it.
You
Roll 10.
Half the time we're just stunned.
Stand still. Sacrifice. Brave thou Elon.
We're using the wrong weapons as well. This is
Stand still.
something we have to take into account before the start of the battle.
Roll 10. Brave thou Elon believe.
get up, damn.
We do have second wind again.
Yeah. You. Damn, missed.
And we're stuck.
Sacrifice.
We're literally spending the entire fight in a stun lock. We don't cover stun.
Damn.
It interrupts our heal.
Damn, missed.
What is with your accuracy too? Oh, our patrols helped a person, okay.
Damn, missed. Damn, missed.
Seriously, it's just keeping us in a stun lock. You're the only one left doing damage to us. And now we're gonna die. Okay. Yeah, let's just load up this one. Alright, first, rest. Then you switch to your sword. You switch to your sword. Okay. You, that. You, the chicken. What?
Got it.
Alright, dungeon completed, so we need to do a thing here. Let's try. There we go, now we're eating it. Okay. Let's try saving here.
Right. What's the plan again?
Vermin invading my...
Lava.
Okay.
Lava will be on seek. Griff Ulikna. Lava will be on seek.
Damn, missed.
Can't get a good shot.
Come on. Why do you run it stun?
Just like this.
Yeah, figures. Okay.
Moe iksi ana. Moe iksi ruakten. Moe iksi ana. Brave thou not.
Let's go.
Rally, let's leave some reminder. Sacre food. Brave thou not believe.
Damn, missed.
Stand still. Ruakten.
Dealing some damage.
No.
Brave thou
Problem is that we are not doing nearly enough damage.
Ana.
Hang on. Items.
Yes.
Alright, and
Blast!
Damn, missed.
Stand still. Step. Blast! Oh. Sacre food. Brave thou Elon. Fight on, my friend.
not
Step away. Boy needs to get his head out of books and into the fight. Can't stand much longer.
good. Load game. Load here. No. Load game, this one. Northfield. This is when we had changed the difficulty, left the map, and came back. We're going to change the difficulty again. We're dropping it down to story mode. Oh. Load back here. So it'll take effect on maps we haven't visited. Difficulty easy. Accept. Yes.
Got it.
We're going to ignore that interaction until we have
Brave does he not believe.
Character that I think is involved
Yes?
in it with us. Wall of flame to close off the area, basically.
Griff Uligda!
Burning themselves.
Eh?
Lava will be on sea!
Sacre!
Brave does he not believe.
Right now, Alof gets his level up. Next. Weapon specialization as a knight. Done.
Sure.
Alright, let's try saving here. We're gonna try using the hammer and chisel this time. Okay, so Aloth still takes damage, and we are not stealthy, it would seem. Rest. Finish in 7 more minutes. Okay, inventory. The chicken for you and you. The pie for you, you, and you. The jerky for you. Okay. Now that the difficulty is not on hard mode, we're on normal mode. It will be an easy mode fight.
Right. What's...
Vermin invading my...
Lava will be on sea!
Might just be able to handle the fight. You don't get completely sunlocked again. Okay, you. We're going to use the ability
Wrong side.
and just focus on that one.
Brave does he not.
And
Aye?
for you, actually,
Ah, Ulu
expanded it before.
Riff Uligna!
Okay. We're going to have to change you from summoner to support.
Lava beyond seek!
You have
Lava beyond seek!
lined up on you. So,
Riff Uligna! Lava!
Damn.
as for you, you're going to now use a wall of fire. Just set it up on it. It's not going to be as effective, but it's going to still do damage.
Riff Uligna!
Wrong side.
We're down one.
It's still a level 2.
Lava!
That is the problem.
Watch it.
What?
If thou
Lava beyond seek!
Oh, Ixi Ana!
Lava beyond seek!
Get a good shot with this.
Ansaru,
Lava!
brave thou Filantili.
Lava beyond seek!
Dungeon's construction is complete. So let's go ahead and set up the next thing. Because that's going on while we're doing everything. It is injured and we have all of our party members still up.
How may I help? Artifact worth and rock!
Roak, Roak,
Badly injured. We're doing good. We're stunned, but we're doing good.
Damn, missed.
Moe Ixi.
brave thou Filant.
Aye?
Damn, missed.
Okay, we might not make it.
Damn, missed. Let's go. Damn, missed.
Okay, badly injured, but we're down to Barbarian Invader again. No one else, and we're getting stun locked.
Damn, missed. Damn,
Oh, we're
missed.
stunned.
Damn, missed.
Okay.
That's not good.
Yeah, no. Load game. No Northfield that we saved. We're gonna lower the difficulty again. Dropping it to story mode.
Got it.
Examine the area. Try to step around the boulder. So no matter what we do get battered by boulders. Okay. Here we go.
Right.
Vermin invade. I will protect my last hatchling to the end of the sky and all winged creatures. Even my kind know of.
Yeah, it results in a fight as long as you don't give the temple over to her. Let's start off with this.
Yes?
We're just going to change you over to... that. And for you,
How may I help?
nothing yet. Nothing yet for you. Actually, what are the options?
Wrong side.
Lower difficulty. Already barely injured.
Proactive!
No longer immune to fire or resistant to fire, so let's set up the wall of fire for it. Yeah, we're going to set up several walls of fire on it and just see if we can hook this dragon.
Do it again, and I'm taking it away.
It did! First time it's dropped this far down.
Fight on, my friend!
Okay, we did it. We lowered the difficulty a ridiculous amount, but we did it. Sky Dragon Eye.
Me you're hitting!
Got it.
Alright, that is a steal. That is a steal. Stealing from the dragon probably is what it is. All told. Might +3 ring. Okay, that is going on a character. I did not expect to find a great ring. Okay, what do I have? Is anything giving me might currently? Intellect, Constitution, Resolve, Speed. Might +3. Okay, so you already have exactly that. So, you have a deflection +5. Let's give you this instead. And we'll just throw this on you. I'm not sure what it does. Okay. And dungeon construction is complete. So they will go into upgrades, go all the way down. I caved and went down to story mode. I will include that in the title afterwards, but with several things about or approaching, Dwarven Wednesday may or may not be put on hold depending on the results of a poll. Let's go to Elm's Reach, turn in these 2 God quests, and we will determine with that whether or not we should continue with God quests or we should press on with the main story.
I've had Itamok.
But you can't talk to him.
My standards changed around year 2.
Okay. Mogren was there, as well as Galwin. Helia is this one, and Ramagard and them are that one. So we don't know Bareth. Whistle to the bird. A massive flock descends with thundering wings and whooping screeches, chirping calls. They fill the boughs of the trees by the thousands. Birds of every shape, size, and color nestling next to one another. Kana gazes up in astonishment. Birds from every corner of the world. Look, I see some from Rautai Razorbill, or I see some Rautai Razorbills. A breeze ripples through the air. The limbs sway, creaking with strange, gentle rhythm. A few hundred of the birds flit from their branches, forming a brilliantly variegated flock in front of the tree. As they meet and swoop in unison, you catch a glimpse of someone looking back at you, cloaked by the flurry of feathers. Look there, the mantle of feathers. We're in the court of birds. And there stands the Sky Mother.
You journeyed to my temple and rid it of the dragon. Now my faithful may return, singing their joy to the skies and praising me through their creation.
Life is creation and celebration. Be nice to the god. A breeze blows through the trees. A dove tucks its head into its feathers and watches you.
Glad because you seek to protect life, or because you seek a patron. And yet you have proven yourself with this task. I would tell you of another.
I already know that Theos has gone to Sun and Shadow to strengthen Boudica with thousands of souls. The birds return to the trees and nestle among their peers. The breeze ripples through the branches again, carrying the goddess's voice.
Then you have earned the favor of another. But stopping Theos will not heal the Deerwood. You must guide the trapped souls back to the bodies they were stolen from. Hollow-born children whose eyes have never seen the sun.
You could restore them, give their families hymns of joy after years of lament. The breeze tickles your ear. Peace and restoration give purpose to suffering. There is no meaning, no redemption in pain that does not lead to fulfillment. That's another option, not a bad option, and...
When you reach the burial isle, you will find souls there that I have granted reprieve for their sins. I give these to you, for only they can bear you to safety on your journey down. And when you face Theos and the rotting fruits of his endeavors, remember the conversation we have had. In that moment, you will have power rivaling a god's. And after it, you will live in the world that you have chosen. Choose Restoration, Watcher. Return the souls to the bodies they were stolen from. Swear to me that you will do this, and I shall give you power to make even Boudica quake. I can be merciful and terrible, Watcher.
I need to think about this. Think, then, and choose. All the birds spread their wings and take flight. As they flock and swarm around you, you again glimpse someone watching you from within the maelstrom of feathers. Her grace is full of compassion and hope. The birds rise towards the sun. They blot it out, reminding you for an instant of a dragon and a shadow. But when your vision clears again, you're standing in Tir Evron. Okay, I didn't promise it. That's the best I can do. Oh, we have a quest at the keep. Wealthy noble. Actions. Page unturned. Let's assign someone to that. Prepare again, and the vision of the white plane emerges. The driving wind returns in a chaos of whirling snow. Something moves at the center of the blizzard, plodding but relentless. As the snowstorm gets closer, you see an aurochs, as colossal and slow as a glacier. Its shaggy white hair is matted with frost, but beneath it, its ribs like a ship's frame protrude. Visible puffs of air issue from Sagani's gaping mouth. It's the beast of winter. A man, emaciated and almost naked, huddled at the beast's leg. His body is scoured with lash marks, and his nose and ears have been carved from his face. His black eyes pierce the white out. Aoloth leans forward by the wheel. It's Skyim. The auroch stops and stands before you, enveloping you in a violent blizzard that surrounds it. Though its mouth does not move, the beast speaks in a deep, thunderous voice.
A clan of Glamfelin ventured from the Whitefat Wens to find the crack in the ice. When you sealed it, you damned their souls to a slow weathering here, one they had sought to escape.
The recklessness only endangers the rest of Old Song.
For each there is a season watcher. Winter's shroud covers all things in its time. The heat and energy of life dissipates, and untethered essence fades into chaos. But entropy is a chisel of ice and a hammer of wind. It is not for mortals to wield these tools.
The scarred man snickers. The world shudders beneath you, and a giant crack echoes across the white expanse. The ice splits at your feet, waves slapping through the rift.
The Watcher seeks something long lost. What is it you search for?
The thousands of souls that Theos has stolen for Woedica.
Theos has removed these souls from the cycle. They are ice melting in the sun. Let them fade.
Let them forget this world and be forgotten by it.
Take the souls she so desires and grind them into dust. Let her see her careful schemes thoroughly ruined.
Ground to dust, is it? The Skull King thing, at least, is honest. I like not the sound of this. For several seconds, the waves wash quietly against the ice, and the auroch stands silently in the churning flurries.
It is the destiny of all things to crumble and join the chaos that follows this world. Some seek it willingly, as you have seen.
To mingle, roiled and stirred by the tides of the universe. It is not an unkind fate.
You would give these souls the very fate you sought to deny the Glenfallen pilgrims?
I am the beast of winter. I neither speed nor alter my path for the whims and desires of Kith. I take souls at the time of my choosing, be it mote by mote or in a sudden tempest of chaos.
These souls, they have already forgotten their place in this world. They have been lost to existence. Let them be memorialized and mourned for an age, and then forgotten entirely.
Why do you oppose Wodica?
She desires to order chaos and shackle the agents of change in the world. Under her, all things would remain static and frozen according to her laws.
Even now, she only barely keeps the pact of the gods to leave the affairs of Kith in mortal hands. She moves in Theos where she cannot move directly.
And so we call on you to do the same. Such are the schemes of the Queen that was.
I will seek Theos in Sun and Shadow.
When you reach the Burial Isle, we will send lost souls to guide you through the pit. This is our gift to you. What you do after you face Theos will be your choice. But we would have you set the stolen essence adrift.
And whether you would heed us or no, understand that our end comes to all things eventually. Help us achieve it, and we shall reward you now with a power to rival Theos's.
But do not choose lightly. We forget nothing, least of all a betrayal.
I need to think of this.
Do not wait forever. We wait, but Theos does not.
Remigard continues towards you, swallowing you in a blinding, deafening snowstorm. You experience dizzying, exhilarating disorientation, oblivious to the landscape around you, and even the reality of your own body. You hear a noise that could be the shrieking of shrieking winds or screams, screeching cackle. Then it recedes with everything else. Remigard reappears in the distance, trudging away from you, and the whiteout follows him. As the vision of snow fades, it leaves in its wake the flagstones of tear and run. Okay, so we have one more job, or one more quest for gods here. Quests. Dwarven man and elven woman who've extended their lives for centuries. Oh, yeah, we're not gonna do that, I guess. I think one of them is... The sanitarium was already destroyed. So it shouldn't be him, right? Alright. Let's head back to our keep, because there's stuff going on there. We've already decided which god we're helping.
Amazing. You could fit a whole village in here.
Oh, a slaver. We're going to lock him in our dungeon. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's good that you're here. I simply must speak to you, my lady. Very well, let's hear it. You call your allies and stride towards your throne. As I'm sure you're well aware, wealth has a way of birthing enemies. My fortress is beset by thieves. I'm sure one of the lesser nobles is after my treasury. This has the stink of jealousy upon it. It'll be weeks before I can secure my holdings, and by then it would be too late. And I haven't the connections to hire mercenaries on short notice. So I turn to you, my lady. Is there anything you can do? I'll see that these jealous rivals are dealt with. Marvelous. May I require, or may I inquire as to your intentions? Well, I'm sure Aoloth can handle them discreetly. Thank you, my lady. It's an enormous relief to have this burden off my shoulders. Bless you. Aoloth will be busy for 7 days and not be able to join us. And so we need to add someone else to our party. Party manager. We will add busy, which means you. You. Very well, let's hear it. Dozen Orleans slaves in port at Gurana. Okay. Not going to help him at all. Seems that was a complete dismissal of the situation. Wait. I guess he's legal. I'm just not going to get involved in it. We can't just throw him in the dungeon. Then what the heck did we build the dungeon for?
This place, as beautiful as it can be with the absence of children.
You really don't see enough fountains in dear wooden architecture.
Alright, we're going to rest here to heal up the grieving mother and athletics and constitution bonus. Wait. Might is effective for mages too. We don't even have him though, so for now, let's try going further underground later. We'll go to Brackenberry and...
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
We'll go to Brackenberry, deal with that quest, and then we'll come back here and go underground for whatever remains of the time. Brackenberry, go. Oh, the lab is complete. Great Hollow Hearth. Oh, we wanted to go to the Charred Barrel for this. We're meeting him at the tavern, right? Return to court. Chancellor Warren at the Charred Barrel. There we go. Duberbilla, what brings you to Brackenberry? You sent a missive. No, I didn't. I received a missive from you. Chancellor sets down his mug of ale and looks at you quizzically. As far as I know, nothing has changed regarding your rightful possession of Cat Noir. You realize that the Charred Barrel has gone quiet. It's a trap. And turn to see the last of the patrons quickly disappearing through the front door. A moment later, a group of armed men and women stride into the tavern. Oh dear. The Chancellor quickly ducks behind the table. The woman leading the armed group lowers her cowl with one hand while keeping the other on a pistol tucked in her belt. You immediately recognize Gathbin's captain. And now that the sheep has been herded from their pens, you and I can conduct our business, unfortunate as it may be. I remember you. And I you. She grins. I'll admit, with your reputation, I expected someone a little taller. What do you want? Oh, I think you know. Lord Gathbin has ordered your death. She forces a frown. A shame, really. I admired your exploits, even if only half of them were true. Sadly, I have my orders. Gathbin will lose. You should work for me. The man is a swine, albeit noble, wealthy swine. lips curl into feigned disgust. Were I to do it again, I doubt I'd have taken in with him. But what's done is done, and Lord Gathblin is as ruthless as he is arrogant. He'll go to great lengths to avenge a betrayal. What could you offer me that would make or to make me consider the risk? A simple bribe. Walk away and pretend this conversation never happened. A generous sum. It'll be put to good use. I can't promise I won't kill you next time we meet, but for now we can both walk away. I know this. The day will soon come when you must face Gathman. I've lived this long by knowing which side to be on. Prove yourself on the battlefield, and who knows? Until we meet again, Doomerbella. Well, that was unexpected. A horn emerges from beneath this table and smooths out the rumbles on his sleeve. It does make the strange reports I've received from the grasp make more sense in context. However, go on. Earl Bedamar decided to keep an eye on Lord Gathbin's activities. Gathbin has been hiring a lot of men recently, but for what purpose we can't say. I'd advise you to take extra precautions at Cadnoa. He may be attempting to place spies or saboteurs within your walls. Be wary, Doomerbella. I don't think you've seen Lord Gathbin's endgame yet. He swallows the rest of his ale and gives you a curt nod before heading out for the door. Well, that, albeit expensive, was a interesting end to that situation.
You fought for the Deerwood in the Saints' War?
We'd better grab a couple pints before you get me going on that one.
No complaints here.
Alright, return to Cadnoa.
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
Okay, so apparently there's a mob in front of my Great Hall. I'm going to save. I wouldn't pay, so they set my crops on fire. When my boy tried to stop them, they knocked him over the head. He's alive, but he can't think straight no more. I grabbed Rocky. My guards, Goodman both, got put to the sword after they surrendered. I paid those thugs what they wanted, but they still took everything I had. There she is. The woman points at you, and all eyes turn towards their hostile gaze upon her. What's going on here? You want justice? You've been terrorizing us, and we won't stand for it any longer. Go on. You sent your men to my farms to collect a crop tax, saying we were overdue. For me, it was a road toll. I've been traveling up and down this way for years, and this was the first I've heard of such a thing. Other people in the crowd chime in with similar stories. makes you think I sent these men? They said they were acting on orders from the Lady of Cadnois. Or from the orders of Lady of Cadnois. That's you. Those weren't my men. Then who were they? They're no common bandits. If it happens again, it's not on my order. You've heard it directly from me. Say we believe you. What about what we've lost? What about my crops? And my goods? And the families of my guards? Here, for all of you, the 500 copper. Thank you, my lady. The coins are quickly distributed among the villagers. Villagers bow to you and then disperse. Stronghold has gained 2 prestige. Marshal Forwayne. Angry mobs. An inevitable thorn in every ruler's side. Eh, Marpella? They're good people. Can't blame them for acting this way with that. Your subjects are fortunate to have a leader that understands the compassionate side of nobility. But for now, they will have to wait. I have news about Lord Gathman. Let's discuss it in the Great Hall, away from curious ears. Alright. And we got this. We only lost 72 copper to bandits this time. Interesting. It's going down quite a bit. Alright, you are the tyrant. Hear your stuff. We'll choose our words carefully, I know. Thank you for the warning, Throne. And Steward. As the ruler of Cadnois, I'm sure you've seen your share of troublemakers. People determined to tear you down and so you can share in their misery. I've had a few incidents on my land of rebel-rousing peasants, you see. As shameful as it is, they've gotten somewhat out of hand. Refusing to work, threatening my guards, spouting this nonsense about unfair treatment. It's not as if I don't pay them. In any case, I fear they won't back down. The situation will only get worse if I don't put an end to it. Things may get a little messy. I thought it best to consult you on the matter first. What exactly have these peasants been saying? My steward, he stiffens. I simply know the value of efficiency. These peasants should know their place. Yes, we can deal with this guy. We'll go with the first one, though. Ha. Alright. You have stuff for us. Party experience, quest experience. Lady Dumerbella. I've received word that Lord Gathman is amassing an army of mercenaries near Ginwood Field. It appears a peaceful claim to Cadnoa is no longer possible. The Earl sent me to aid you in forming your own force to counter this threat. I'm here as an advisory role only, of course. The Earl won't officially take sides in this dispute. How much time do I have? Enough. It's rumored Lord Gathman will suffer a series of unfortunate and completely unforeseeable setbacks before his army is complete. He grins and winks. Still, I do not tarry long. Okay, let's talk about my army. Why won't the Earl officially legitimize my claim? It's a delicate situation. Legally, Lord Gathman's claim is just, and he knows it. Stripping land and title from a noble family is quite dangerous, perhaps more than killing the man outright. With Gathman dead, the Earl only need worry about the blood vengeance from family members that actually cared for Lord Gathman. Those, if court gossip is to be believed, are few and far between. Losing a family claim to land and title, though, such disputes incite hatred from the entire clan and their political allies, not to mention the unease it causes among the other nobles. Wars are started for less. No, if Gathman is to be denied, it will be you who must prove your legitimacy to the Earl and all others who would dispute your claims. This is what it means for to be noble in the Deerwood. Let's talk about my army. Marshal nods. Where am I getting my troops? I've sent out a call for volunteers from the lands around Cadnoa. Hopefully people will realize that being under your rule is preferable to that of Lord Gathman's. Any hireling stationed in Cadnoa will also accompany you to the battle. I suggest you acquire as many of them as possible. I received a missive from the Knights of the Crucible. They've heard about this situation and will send a squad of their finest knights when the time for battle comes. What's the status of my regular troops? The Marshal shakes his head. Too green and too few. If you go up against Lord Gathman now, losses will be heavy. Victory is still possible. We need to recruit veteran troops. I know a company or two of veterans that would be willing to join us for a bit of coin, say 10,000 coppers should cover the expense. Yeah, it can be done. What special allies are available? That's all for now. Okay. Just them leaving the stronghold.
How do you do?
Okay. the hand is where we can fast travel to places among the depths, right? No?
Amazing. You could fit a whole village in here.
Okay. Ah, that's how we can fast travel to different levels of it. Oh, the hearth is finished. Okay. Alright, this will take 2 days, and we are getting low on money. Let's exit to Cad Noir. We're going to go and sell stuff to make sure that we don't run out of money for everything.
This place, as beautiful as it can be with the absence of children.
That leads to the library, that leads to the barracks, and this is the treasury, which has the merchant. Oh? So that was...
Hail and well met.
From your wares. Item type. So value load high. This is only a fine one, right? Because once it's been enchanted, it seems you cannot change said enchantment. Fine. Selling all this crap. Exceptional greatsword, exceptional quarterstaff. Sell one exceptional quarterstaff and a rod of one or thunder. Okay. Now, trade all that. Then go into armor. Crucible plate armor we will keep on hand. Keep a couple of plate armors as well, just in case. Fine. one exceptional breastplate. Okay. Exceptional robe. I'll keep one of them. Exceptional plate armor right there. Okay. Random plate armor that has fine enchantment and constitution enchantment. Trade all that. Then go into here. We have random items of helmets that are just fine to sell. We can also buy exceptional items now, it would seem. We need to trade all that. Okay, now we're done. And with that, we have plenty of money and things to give people. First of all, let's get the exceptional greatsword out. Going to equip it as our greatsword and put that in there. We're also going to go into the finished library to get experience. Oh, did I not repair the library yet? Okay.
Amazing. You could fit a whole village in here.
Alright, the cellar will be able to take us directly down to level 5, where we'll continue on. The stairs down are over here. No, those are the stairs up. The stairs down are over here. We're also going to turn fast mode off, go into formation, and double check everything here. Alright, that should be good. We're also going to change her weapons back to the daggers. Now the stairs are here. Ah, yes, okay. This is where we were having problems previously. So let's go ahead and save quickly. And we've beaten these things before, so let's try. After all, these are level 6 enemies. They are higher level than me. They just the over level for this particular portion of it. But that is fine.
Grave does not believe.
Okay. What's this? Well, maybe the stairs down. Oh, we were already here. Right, this is where he had that slight mental breakdown. Alright. Let's rush down and get to the next area.
Grave does not believe.
Okay.
Grave does not believe.
Skeleton.
I can do that.
Yeah.
As requested.
Expensive. Almost Zorbring's amount of luck.
Grave does not believe.
There we go. These are level 6 enemies as well. Also, this is going to be story mode difficulty because of dragon. Okay. What's over here?
Grave does not believe.
Zerk and Fantastic.
Grave does not believe.
Come on, I wanted everyone. I want to pick things up, not. Okay, here we go. There's a random one over here. And what's this? Oh, it's bonfire.
Sure.
Okay. There's money in it. Blizzard.
You settle.
Alright. When did you get control? Because that's the only reason you would have been deselected like that. Teammates don't talk. That's what that says.
You
Roll 10.
Alright, with story mode, it's not going to be a challenging one. We're just going through it for the story. And it's going to be much more of a just set them to auto attack and let it go from there. Select all. Specifically, I want to go into your settings and double check your AI settings. Yeah, you're on support. We're going to put you back to summoner. Okay. Let's check over here quick.
Hello? Hello? What's this?
Yep, figured there was a trap. No. And then just you will go in here and you will trigger the trap. Good friend. A unique crossbow, it seems. Okay. Alright, we're going to move here and we're going to save here and call it for today. I hope you had a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever you're up to, whenever you're up to it, wherever you're up to it, however you're up to it, and whoever you're up to it with. If you enjoyed my content here on Twitch, make sure to drop me a follow, hit that bell for notifications, and check out my Discord because I do stream off schedule when I can. If you're watching this as a VOD on YouTube, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Still hit that bell for notifications. I try to keep a consistent schedule with my uploads. And if you really enjoyed my content, check out my channel in the middle because you can find all of my VODs there. If you're not sure where to start because it's a little overwhelming with all the content there, on the right is a playlist of me playing a different game. Go ahead and check that out. If my stuff wasn't so much for you, but you stuck around anyway, thank you. Over here on the left's a video YouTube thinks you will like. Have a good one, everyone. Bye. Marco, do you want to say bye to the viewers? Marco, sing a song. Marco, sing a song? Tell me all about it. Well, you heard him. Bye.